What's good, y'all? This is your boy Joe Cliff, and what I'm gonna need for y'all to do is to hit that like button, hit that share button, comment a little something, make sure you subscribe, and get these videos running. We gotta get these analytics up, we gotta get it running through the algorithms, and we gotta get it going. Make sure you tap in. Joe Cliff, outside looking in, all that good stuff. You already know the Joe Show. We rocking. Thank y'all. What's good, y'all? This is your boy Joe Cliff. We're here. We have another exclusive. Big shouts out to the Twitter Spaces. The Twitter Spaces been going up. If you know, you know. It started with battle rap. Shouts out to the battle rappers, Sue Surf, you know, everybody that was inside of there. You know, Bum Nitty, all the guys, Battle Rap Bum, you know what I'm saying? All the people that started off the Twitter Spaces, and now they're at a level where you see super celebrities, you see superstars and stuff like that in these Twitter Spaces, utilizing, promoting, and doing things like that. So now we have DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled is here talking about his God Did album. God Did, talking about his Jay-Z feature, talking about his endeavors and things like that. And it's kind of crazy to see where DJ Khaled came from, because if you know the story of him being a DJ, a producer, growing into an executive, a mogul, and all that type of stuff. And this is probably the perfect name for his album. And I'm not gonna lie, when the first single dropped, the single with Drake and Lil Baby, I was kind of confused, didn't know which direction the album was taking, but the album dropped, and the album is fire. I've been listening to the album non-stop, honestly. Good selection of beats, good selection of artists, like always. This time, I think he actually took a little more time putting this album together, as far as like the artists that he put together, the singles and stuff like that, because I didn't know where he was gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? It could be hit or miss with a DJ album, a DJ Khaled album, especially the compilations. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But he came through. The album's fire. God Did. Make sure you guys go stream that album. And here I'm gonna drop it. He is in the Twitter Spaces right now, talking about his album, talking about everything that he has going on, everything that he's doing. And you know, we're trying to stay in tune, we're trying to stay focused, we're trying to keep up with everything that's going on. So I'm gonna continue to drop this content, continue to work hard. This your boy Joe Cliff. Hit them thumbs up, like this. Make sure you share, subscribe, comment what you guys think about the album. What's your favorite song on the album? What did you think about the Jay-Z verse on the album? We are here. This your boy Joe Cliff. Holla at me. What's good, y'all? This is your boy Joe Cliff. We are here. It's getting crazy. Big shouts out to everybody out there. Before you do anything, make sure you hit them likes up. Hit that likes up. Hit them thumb buttons. You know what I'm saying? Hit that likes up. Make sure hit that. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't.
And while I was making the music, I discovered new things. Something like Lenny said, I've been saying God did all my life, but the thing is that something made me say, they don't believe in us. God did. And then when I said that, the world said it back to me. Meaning as if we feel you, Khaled. And I'm like, man, this is the name of my album. When I went in the studio making the music, that's exactly the way the music was sounded. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the record God, you know what I'm saying? When Friday, you know what I'm saying? For him to take what I said, they don't believe in us, God did, and make that into a hook. Because originally it was just the chords and the vocals. It was not a record. You know what I'm saying? And when I got it, you know, I used it for my album trailer when I announced the title, but I already knew I was going to make a song out of it. I already knew I was going to put drums on it. I knew I was going to put, you know, this God level energy on it. You know what I'm saying? Produce it. I knew it already. But when I put just that Friday's vocals and the chords on the trailer, and I've seen it resonate with everybody around the world, I said, uh-oh. Oh, no. Wait till they hear what I'm about to do to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm just telling you real time when I was thinking at that moment.
But I definitely think, Cal, it's important for you to highlight also, like when you decided, when you officially decided that you were going to name the album God Did, it was the whole world was already saying it, right? So
Yeah,
let's say for a good 3 months, you have the whole world and so many fans and celebrities and everybody saying God Did, having no idea that's your album title. I think it just adds to this, how organic this rollout was. Um,
yeah.
you know, that we just that
You know, you
it, the
know.
fans really decided it.
No, no. The fans made it. God did, because that's what it. This is God. This ain't. Listen, I want to be clear with everybody. We all geniuses. We all great. We all talented. We all blessed because of God's blessings. But when God steps in, He in already. But sometimes He decides to step in on another level, and that's just what happened on this album. And that's why you see me in all my captions. I don't just say God did. I say this is God did. Like, and when I was recording with the artists, I looked in their eyes and I explained to them, this God did. This God did. You know what I'm saying? There's only one thing we could do. And they felt that energy. And Jamie, to answer your question, yeah, the fans, and you say, everything we do is always going to be organic because over here we're pure. And when I say pure, it's crazy because people, use the word rollout or this and that. Man, this shit happens in real time on the fly, off of vibe, off of energy.
That's
It might be
real,
a fucking
real
flip
shit.
I'm on. I might be
Right.
smoking a flip. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, you shoot this video tomorrow. Or I'm in New York City recently. We in New York. I get to New York. I text Jada. Jada texts me. I'm like, yo, let's shoot the video right now. Ain't no motherfucking treatment. Ain't no motherfucking schedule in my schedule's too busy because meaning as in I can't. It's shit real time. I work off of vibes. I work off of God. I work off the spirit. I work off my soul. I work off my love. I work off my passion. So, because I get calls from some of my biggest peers that I look up to, and they be like, "Yo, Cal, you doing your thing? Yeah, this energy is it's unbelievable with the road." And I'm like, "Yo, I'm just getting started because I'm inspired." So, like, you gotta understand when I make a record in the studio and I'm hearing and you ain't hear what I hear yet, and I know what the fuck it is, I'm saying to myself, "Oh my God!" And so you get my real reaction at a real time. You know what I'm saying? And that turns into being something. The same way the title came, they ain't believing. These motherfuckers ain't believing us, man. Y'all think this shit is a game? So
Wait,
y'all think this shit
Oh,
is a game, right?
Yo,
Y'all think this shit
oh,
is a game, right?
hey,
Like,
Rob.
no, you can't speak about God and not roll with God and let God know what's up. Don't think it's a motherfucking game.
Rob
let's
was
Cal,
go.
good.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Rob,
man.
before,
I'm tired of y'all. This shit. Listen, this is special. This is a moment. This is an album that's bringing people together. If I tell you some shit that's going on behind the scenes right now, you gonna see. And just know God did that.
that's
Just
right.
know God did that and God did. There's a lot of
Cal,
shit going on because this album has inspired people, because it
mhm.
inspired me too. The only difference is I've been trying to tell you and I'm giving it to you in real time, and this time you got it. And the people have spoken. You know what I'm saying? And the artists have spoken. And the instruments have spoken. The tears have been answered. This ain't no
Cal,
motherfucking game, man.
God
it's
Let's
not.
did.
It's
go.
not.
God.
Cal, I wanna.
Yo, yo, chef. Give me
Bring the man a Casamigos.
give me the shit. Yeah.
We about to get lit.
Rob, before you start, I just want to start with one question. Obviously you're gonna take over. Me and Jamie
Nah.
just here to support, but no, I want to start with an important question. That Khaled, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a question that I think should be answered. Me as your brother, I know the answer. Jamie, everybody in the team knows, but it's something that frustrates me when I see, and
Answers
we don't.
God did.
No, no. Listen, we don't really address the donkeys, but there are real fans out there that would like to know the process. I want to address the people, the donkeys, right, who think that you get these records handed to you and then you just put your stamp on it, and then you hand in an album. Please let them know what this
Lenny,
process is about.
you know,
Khaled making records.
yeah, Lenny, like, first of all, the reason why I don't let distortion bother me, because you let distortion like that bother you, then you become a donkey. You know, it's just, you can't. So to answer your question, of course, I'm one of the greatest producers that ever did it, and DJ and Music Man. 90% of this album was
executive too.
90, yeah, thank you. About 97% of this album is produced by me. And yes, I collaborate with a lot of other great producers, a lot of other great songwriters. I only just don't make music, I also write. But then also, I've been blessed, you know, to get a blessing from Dr. Dre, where Dr. Dre, he produced that record. You know what I'm saying? That was a gift. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you get gifts. You know what I'm saying? But me as a producer, I'm one of the greatest that ever did it. And the reason why I can say that with pure confidence is because I'm on my 13th album. And my blessings have spoken in so many levels where I never let a distortion of somebody, a hater saying Khaled doesn't produce. You obviously, you never been in the room with me. I started off making beats at an early age.
Beat Novocaine days. Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? You know, produced obviously for Fat Joe, Fab, Ludacris. The list goes on, and all my brothers from the block. And what happened was the more blessings I got when I was in the studio just making beats and shopping beat CDs. I kept saying I'm more than a beat maker. And you got to understand, my idols is Dr. Dre, Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, Quincy Jones, Berry Gordy. That's some of my idols. And so I wanted to be a producer. And a producer knows how to produce music, knows how to produce vocals, know how to produce something from nothing to something and actually coming out. Producing, everybody have their own way to produce. So yes, I'm hands-on on the music, and I'm also hands-on more than the music. And that's about being producing. If you look at Quincy Jones and you look at Puff Daddy, Irv Gotti,
Jermaine
Dupri. There's so many. It's too many. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you know, sometimes we call people to play instruments. And then don't get twisted. I also collaborate with other great producers. Like, if it's me and Tay Keith, or if it's me and TM, or if it's me, you know what I'm saying? Then I got my own team. You know what I'm saying? Be me, Street, you know, all my people from We the Best Studio. We not afraid to show people love and give them their credit. If you look at everybody's credits, forget a Khaled album. Go look at somebody's credits and you'll see 5 producers, but you might only know one guy's name. But there's really like 3 other guys in there that also collaborated to make music. You know what I'm saying? Which is that's what music's about. It's about collaborating. It's about getting in a room and making a great song. And that's what Khaled does. He makes great songs. And Lenny, I appreciate it. And you know, at the same time, is ask the artists.
Yeah, but also, right?
But
I've been in the rest.
I think for this album though, we also, besides Ask the Artist, the beautiful thing is we documented it, right?
Yes.
So if you look at things like for example, everything. Like if you look at Big Time.
Listen, we can do whatever we want to do because we the fucking biggest.
Jamie,
hold on, let me finish this thing. We the fucking biggest. But at the end of the day is that we cannot forget also, I represent the DJs too. I represent the producers. And I represent all those incredible A&Rs out there. I represent all those incredible music executives out there. I am an entrepreneur. I am a mogul. I am a producer. I am a DJ. I am a father. I am God's child. I do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? We cannot just take our greatness and just do one thing. I told you Jay-Z is one of my idols. Jay-Z is an artist. He's a billionaire. He's a mogul. He's a father. He sells champagne. He has spliffs. He sells spliffs now. He does everything. He's invested in this. He's in that. That's what it's about. It's about climbing that mountaintop. And the beautiful thing about all that is it came from hip hop. And hip hop is such a blessing for all of us because it's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. Not just the music, it's also a lifestyle, the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we dress, the way we move. And that's what we representing over here, is that fucking pure hip hop.